Re-elect Leah Patterson Lust, probate judge.
The probate judge has hearings to determine guardianship and conservatorship, adoptions, psychiatric commitments, and to settle all estates. 480 adoption hearings. I have held almost 2,500 hearings for probate cases.
Numbers can tell a powerful story. Like 1946, the year Alpha Insurance was founded, or the more than 1 million policies currently in force. Backed up by superior service from a local agent right in your community. For 65 years, we've been right there with you. We're looking forward to the next 65.
For a plan built just for you, contact Talisa Scheichel in Holly Pond.
In the nation, we can't make every annoying thing disappear, but we can eliminate deductibles. Nationwide insurance members who add Vanishing Deductible get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Join the nation where deductibles go.
Nationwide is on your side.
Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Herman Barnett are incomplete and will be announced later by Holly Pond Funeral Home. Mr. Barnett passed away yesterday. Funeral services for Harold Wilson, age 76, of Coleman, are incomplete and will be announced later by Coleman Funeral Home. Mr. Wilson passed away yesterday. Funeral services for Melinda Mae Duke Riggs, age 51, of Vinemont, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Brian Hawkins will officiate burial in Dripping Springs Cemetery. Moss Service directing. Funeral services for Lorraine Harbison Pickerel, age 90, of Coleman, will be at 4 p.m. today at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Pastor David McDonald of Bethlehem United Methodist Church will officiate interment in Coleman City Cemetery. Visitation will be from 1 to 4 p.m. prior to the service. Moss Service will direct. Ms. Lorraine passed away on Sunday. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2. It is Tuesday, the second day of October. It looks like another rainy day.
I guess it does, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does.
Yesterday was kind of off and on all day.
I think we're going to have a repeat of that today.
Well.
Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. Weather almanac for October 2nd. The average high temperature is now 80. The average low, 51. The record high, 95 in 1954. The record low, 32, 1984. Sunrise this morning will be in about 9 minutes. Sunset this afternoon at 6:29. Here's the satellite picture, and you can see a lot of the cold front has moved off to the east of us, but it is leaving colder temperatures behind that front. There you can see the picture over the southeast. And here's our forecast for today. Cloudy, 30% chance of rain today, a high of 68. Not too many days ago, that was our low temperature.
Yeah.
For tonight, cloudy, a low near 50, mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 76. 79 on Thursday and Friday, 76 Saturday. And look at Sunday and Monday, 66 for a high. Sunday, Monday, Columbus Day, 69. So early fall weather, first week of October.
Very good. We like that.
We have some new artwork behind us. Our guest artist for the month is Jacqueline.
You know, we had this wonderful picture by John Sachs earlier, and it was really pretty, but then I thought, you know what, I have a witch for Halloween. It's the month of October. We need to start really thinking about that. So you want me to go this way? Okay.
Yeah, don't move the camera. Move the entertainer.
There we go. There we go. There she is. She's flying through the sky, isn't she? I also brought on, and I did not do these. I wish I could have, but our cute little gourds. I have this cute little pumpkin that I bought at the gourd show one time, and then I've got another little witch that I bought. Isn't she adorable? I just think she is so pretty. And there's a particular artist who does these, and she does not put her name on them, so I can't tell you who she is. And then I thought this was such a cool thing. You know, they do everything out of gourds. And so look how cute this is. This is like a little candy dish. I use it like a little candy dish, and so it's a little cat.
There's no candy in it.
No, I know. I didn't bring any. I forgot that part. I'll bring some next time, okay? But anyway, I thought that was just so cute because it's this cute little, are we going to zoom it? No? Okay. I'll put it down if we're not going to do anything with it. But, yeah, there it is. Let's see if we can get that in there. Look how cute that is. See? That's such a cute, and that was a gourd. You can see that, and there's the tail. So these people are so creative that do these things. But anyway, that's going to be happening, I think, on the 20th of this month. But thought we'd just kind of share some of that with you today. Yeah.
I mentioned a week ago that I had gone to a class reunion, and you went to a class reunion this last weekend.
Last weekend in Louisiana. Westlake, to be specific. Westlake High School is where I'm a graduate of that school, and that was in 1972, so it's been 40 years. Oh my gosh, that seems so long.
How many years has it been since you had a class reunion?
20.
20 years.
We had a 10, and then we had a 20, and then 20 years later. And I think somebody said they tried to do something at about 30, but it just, the committee just wouldn't get together or whatever. But this time, everybody was very anxious to do this because, you know, at this point, we're just happy to be alive.
Yes. Yes.
And we did miss out on a few of our classmates. We had probably about 12 of them at least that have passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So from various different reasons, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of them was I was pretty close to, and she passed away quite a number of years ago from sleeping on a houseboat. And something about they had used a little hibachi grill or something, and they put it, when they set it outside, they put it over their exhaust. I don't know exactly. I just thought that was so weird. But anyway, and they slept in the houseboat, and the fumes and everything or what got them. Wow. So, yeah, I thought that was such a strange thing. But anyway, but otherwise it was very nice. You know, some people have changed, of course, over 40 years. Some of them have gotten a little heavier, and some of them have gotten a little grayer, and I'm fighting that tooth and nail the whole time. So, you know. Some
of the men probably didn't have any hair.
Didn't have any hair, that sort of thing. But otherwise, you really, when you looked at them, and what was really neat, I don't know if they did this for you guys, but they had our high school picture, and they had put a name tag, so you could identify that person by what you remembered them, you know, looking like. And of course, I used to have long, dark brown hair, so a lot of people did not recognize me. But it was fun. Good to catch up, and we had it just at a local person's place of business, and so there was no band, which, you know, was really kind of nice, because when you have a band, you can't talk, you know, and that's really what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to visit and see each other and catch up, and how many kids do you have, what are you doing, where do you live, you know, that sort of thing. So it was nice.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
The longer you've been out of high school, the more fun reunions are.
Right, because you're not there to try to impress each other anymore.
Right, you're just happy to be there.
You're just happy to be there, and you're glad that, you know, that you're alive and that you're well. One friend had a stroke about a year ago, and so she had like a cane. Another gentleman never did really find out what his issue was, but he had like almost looked like polio. You know, the I don't even know what you call them, but they, you know, you put your arms in around this wrap thing and you hold them, and that's to help you to walk. So it wasn't a walker, and it wasn't a cane, but it was like two walking sticks, whatever. I don't know what you'd call that, but. So he had some health issues. So a lot of people had some major health issues and so forth. But otherwise it was really fun. And so we're going to try to do this again in 5 years. We don't think we can wait another 20. None of us will probably be here in 20. Who knows? But anyway, so it was nice.
Okay, great. Who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
Let's take a look at that. Karen Jones. Oh, she's a pretty lady. Let's see what Karen Jones likes to do. Yeah, Karen Jones. And, well, we don't have Karen Jones on here. Okay, never mind. So I don't know anything about Karen Jones, but we're excited that she is our Facebook friend of the day, and that's a very good photograph, I guess, of she and her husband, of her and her husband. So thank you for being our Facebook friend today. And if you want to be a Facebook friend, all you got to do is just go to our website, and it's
channel2coleman.com.
Right, and then just be a friend or like us on Facebook, whatever. So we'd like that.
Okay. George Spear is here. We'll talk about what's happening in the news. George Spear News and Commentary right after this.
The most common type of adoption hearing that I have here in Coleman County is a step-parent adoption. It's a very happy day when I get to sign the papers and make official, make legal what occurred in the heart of that step-parent the day he or she became the loving parent. Those important decisions happen each and every day for me as probate judge.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Time for news and comment. If you'd like to share some of your thoughts regarding the issues we're talking about or some of the other things going on, you give us a call at that phone number. Don't forget, we're streaming live at channel2cullman.com. Seems that the Cullman County Narcotics Enforcement Team, CNET, has been quite busy arresting folks for illegal drugs and such. Let's see, they had have 10 people jailed in a 10-day period. The Sheriff's Office at Dodge City last week placed a total of 10 people in jail down that way for manufacturing and distribution of and drug trafficking, a number of things. Also, CNET officials in the city here went on Hickory Avenue Southwest, executed a warrant there for an individual, 38-year-old Richard Armstrong, for second-degree unlawful possession of marijuana. His wife, Rita, also jailed. That couple put in jail. And so they're doing their best to crack down, and I like to see that. The problem is, though, that there's still people are able to find ways to make this meth. And, of course, marijuana is one of the things listed here, but one news story this morning said that there's new laws going to make it even more difficult to get the pseudoephedrine, I guess, thing out of some of the cold medicines. Right now it's being sold from behind the counter at a pharmacy, and you have to sign for it. But I was thinking it made a pretty big dent based on some comments made by law enforcement in the past year. But there's even a stiffer law coming around that will make it tougher to buy those things. In Hanceville, Cullman Times reports that a class action lawsuit filed against the city of Hanceville and more than 24 small Alabama towns has been dropped by 4 Cullman County individuals, plaintiffs. They decided to drop their lawsuits. We're talking about Jeremy Edelman, David Holmes, Jason Hunt, and Gregory Shedd. We talked about this last week with on That's Politics, and I asked Tom Drake, former attorney and Speaker of the House, what he thought was behind it. He said it's about money, getting money, he thought, anyway. The mayor of Hanceville, Mayor Nell, says it may not be over. He says it's a frivolous thing. They should have thought more about this than they did than doing this. He says that he and some other mayors thinking about filing a countersuit against these individuals. Don't know that that'll happen, but again, Mayor Nell is quick to express his opinion, as I am, I guess. But we'll see how that pans out. County commissioners in Lawrence County decided they're going to stay with the North Alabama Regional Council of Governments. That leaves Cullman and Morgan, Cullman and Lawrence. Morgan County's decided to go north if the governor will allow them to. Don't know that he's going to. He still hasn't made up his mind yet. Channel 42 in the Cullman Times talking about construction underway for a new multi-use building in Cullman. Could help save a lot of lives in case we have another tornado disaster. This new work is underway on Beach Avenue near the Coleman County Center for the Developmentally Disabled. It'll also be used for American Red Cross since their operation was blown away during the April 27th tornado. A $2 million project it's on this location includes a basement that will be used as a storm shelter. It'll hold 500 people. 500 people during an emergency. Governor Robert Bentley announced yesterday that he will not implement a portion of the Affordable Health Care Act, the Obamacare Act. He sent a letter to Secretary of Health for these great United States explaining that he's an opponent of the act. I think a number of other counties have done, or other states have done the same thing. Well, Dennis was talking yesterday about the drop in the editions of the Birmingham News, Huntsville Times. They've decided, of course, to publish only 3 days a week. Now think about it. 20 years ago, we didn't just have a morning Birmingham paper. We had an afternoon Birmingham paper. And if you think times they are changing, think about this. Going to the digital age on television a couple of years ago, young people today will be able to tell their children what snow was like on TV. Their kids won't know. What's that? That's a loss. That's minus the TV station is what that is. Governor Robert Bentley says it's essential to the state's efforts to create new jobs that voters, come November 6th, they approve amendment number 2. Boy, aren't there so many amendments showing up. Good gosh. There's also an amendment on this ballot in November to rewrite part of the state's constitution. They're going to do it one little piece at a time. Sort of like Johnny Cash building his car. Remember? One piece at a time. You're going to rewrite one section at a time. This part that they're rewriting, they say it's too costly to have a constitutional convention, and then who would do it? Would the people have to approve? They decided this is the most economical way. But there was a time in this part that they're rewriting on the Constitution where it's 112 years old. It refers to the gold standard. We're no longer on the gold standard in America. It talks about telegraphs. When's the last time you had a telegraph? They stopped that a few years ago. Remember, the last telegraph was sent? No more telegraphs. And corporations, the definition of corporations. There are a lot more corporations than what there were 100 years ago. 30 years ago, it came out, the first one. Saw my first one when I was in a car teaching up at Fort Harrison, Indianapolis. It was called a compact disc. Oh, that was clear. I didn't realize that Lou Christie was singing Rhapsody in the Rain. I didn't understand all the words, and after I heard it, I blushed. Isn't it amazing at the clarity? Yet there's not a full volume, range of sound on a compact disc. First CD to come out was Billy Joel's 52nd Street. Just think about that. A program that provides subsidized phone service to low-income individuals, known as the Obama phone, right? Now covering more than 1 million people. I got a letter 6 months ago or thereabouts. When we're trying to cut costs in this great United States, is that really what they're doing? In Florida yesterday afternoon, or rather later last week, Vice President Joe Biden reminding supporters that they should thank President Obama. They could now get colonoscopies without a copay. Yeah, I bet the line's a long one. Okay. How about this? We talked a couple of weeks ago about a radon test. The second killer, the biggest killer, you might say, of people who don't smoke, okay? Non-smokers. The thing that kills more people is radon gas. We heard a lot about it in the past, 5-10 years ago, but not much about it recently. I had decided when this report came out about more people dying from radon gas, which is actually decaying uranium in the soil. It's everywhere. It just depends, some's higher levels than others. I decided to get a test kit. And what is a test kit? If you do the less expensive way, it looks like a little box of decon, for rats and such, and it's full of charcoal. You place it on a shelf in the closest you can get it to the bottom floor, not on the floor, but in the basement, maybe on top of a table. It has to be in a room where there's not a lot of wind coming in and out because it has to be consistent in terms of the the atmosphere and such. It stays for 2 days right on that shelf. Then you quickly put a seal on it and mail it off for return. They judge it on what they call the PCI/L level. I don't know how they do that. Sort of like a speedometer reading on your car, I guess, from 0 to 20. Anything 4 and above, you better do something fast because you're really going to wind up in trouble. Mine tested at a 2. Yet they want me to, and according to test results, they want you to do another test in about 3 months. There's also a test, a long-term test, which they think might be more accurate, but undoubtedly it's going to be more expensive. So, again, it took probably about 2 weeks for this test result to get back. 2.0, and again, the recommendation is to consider having this sort of thing taken care of. And how is that done? Oh, gosh. Radon comes out of all things, it comes out of a sump. You know, wherever you got your washer thing drain hooked up, it goes out, water in the ground. It comes out of there. It comes out of corners of this concrete floor and blocks out of the corners. It's naturally occurring and happens everywhere. All right, that's it. We'll see you back in a minute.
There's something about the moment when you first walk into that new home. It took a lot to get there, but Eva Bank made it easy to get the loan you needed. Eva Bank, as a part of the community, makes lending decisions right here where you live. Our lenders make the process quick and easy with rates you'll love. Visit your neighbors at Eva Bank today and let them help you with your new home loan, manufactured home, refinance, or remodel. Eva Bank, part of the community we call home.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
I designated myself and one cell phone number. The cell phone number that I have is the one contact number that is available for the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, Coleman Regional Medical Center, and any individual that is in need of contact with the probate office for psychiatric commitments after hours on holidays and weekends.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Mike Howell is our guest today. Mike is the president of the Bama Club, and we're going to talk about the Barbecue Challenge, which was a new event last year, and boy, was it a success.
Yes, sir.
Mike, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I think you surprised everybody with last year with how big an event this was.
Great event. We really had a successful event, great turnout. I think the mayor, all of the city officials were really pleased with the turnout. It was a great tourism event, and we really enjoyed it.
I think y'all had so many people that you actually ran out of food, didn't you?
Absolutely.
And didn't expect that, didn't
exactly.
anticipate that.
And we made accommodations for that this year, and I think we have that under control, and we have some great vendors that will be providing food, great barbecue, entertainment, kids' activities, just a great time to come out. But we think it's a fantastic end to the Oktoberfest week, and that's what we're really looking forward to.
Because there's so many things. We were talking about that yesterday, so many different events that are taking place. And, of course, we talked to, Sacred Heart representatives talking about their opening on Saturday with their carnival and their fair and stuff. But there's so many things going on. Let's talk about a little bit about that.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that Jill, my wife, and I, we enjoy getting up early Saturday morning, the first day of the Oktoberfest. we walk down to the Catholic Church yard sale. We find little trinkets for just a reminder of the year before, and enjoy the atmosphere, the cool air, and just knowing that it's going to be exciting week.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the other events that are going to take place.
Well, throughout the week, for instance, coming up, they have the yard sale there on that Saturday, and then during the week, the downtown merchants, they're having a yard sale in front of Finders Keepers, and for the local merchants there downtown.
They did this for Celebrate Coleman.
Yes.
And I think it was quite successful.
Yes.
And actually, I do want to mention that some of the proceeds of that went to United Way, and I think we got a little over $1,000. It was a certain percentage of what they had sold that day, but we were very grateful for that. So we want to thank Finders Keepers for taking the initiative to do that.
Absolutely.
But they had all kinds of furniture and antique type stuff, and just anything. And really, if you wanted to donate to it or whatever,
absolutely,
you could do that.
So it's everyone that gets a chance, just get out in the community, enjoy the events that's going on that week, and just participate and support your local community.
Now, what day is that going to be?
I want to say Tuesday.
Okay.
Without checking the schedule, I think it's Tuesday, but they might have it more than...
we do have a schedule right here, so let me see if we've got anything in here that says anything about that, because, boy, look at this list of stuff to do.
It is loaded this week.
Yeah. Well...
Tuesday, far side.
Tuesday, okay. Okay,
well, they can
we'll find it. Yeah.
You can actually pick up the brochure or the magazine at the Coleman Museum. Julie and the staff there, they're doing a wonderful job putting all this together.
Right.
And we really appreciate the hard work they are doing for all the events.
And I think on Saturday night, we mentioned earlier that St. Paul's is doing a dinner. They've just recently kind of come back into the fold, and they're starting to do this. I think they did it last year and everything, but they're doing a dinner for Saturday night. Pretty much every night there's some sort of a dinner going on someplace, isn't
Absolutely.
there?
Every place we'd really encourage everyone to pick one of the schedules up so they don't miss an event, because there's so much going on. New events going on from the Oktoberfest committee that was not here last year that they're going to be providing. So especially at the Fest Hall, great time. That's a family tradition. We take all the nieces and nephews and take them to do the chicken dance and listen to the live German music.
Kids love that, and they're so good at it.
And again, this is the 9th year of the cemetery tour, so that's something that we're looking forward to just bring back the heritage of Coleman and tie that into the characters that the folks that actually built this city back, and carry them, tied into their hometown in Germany. And it's just a wonderful event.
And they usually dress up like a particular character and know that person's history, and so they're able to really share that. So they're going to continue to do that again this year? Okay. So that's kind of a cool thing, because if you're the character, you really learn about that individual.
Absolutely.
And if you're, new to town or something like that, or if you've been here forever and you don't know, it's a good way to kind of get some good history.
Exactly. Just to learn what Coleman is all about and how our heritage, so it's a great event.
Right. We also, of course, have to have the queen, or so that's kind of a cool thing to do. That each individual girl gets to kind of participate in that. I guess these are Fair Queen representatives, right? That participate in it, and I think it's just such a fair way to do it. You get them the cupcake with the pretzel in it, and you're the winner, right?
It's a fun event. And it's a great family fun event that you can bring the kids out and really enjoy it, and know that you're participating in supporting the community.
Right. And then, of course, St. John's has their big Oktoberfest dinner. We've talked about that before with Maria Schultz, but that'll be on Monday night, right? Okay.
So and leading up through the week, all the events, that's something that with the Oktoberfest Barbecue Challenge we have coming up on that Saturday the 13th, world-class event with professional barbecue teams from across the entire Southeast that are participating, as well as local and Southeastern amateur teams that are participating. So it is part of the Alabama Barbecue Association competing for world-class events. So it's a great event for everyone to come out and enjoy and just finish off the week of the Oktoberfest and have a great time.
And that also is another good way to bring in some outside people, first of all, just to see Coleman, maybe sometimes for the first time, but also then they spend the night and they eat our food and they fill up their cars. So such a boost to the economy when we have events like this.
We have teams coming in from starting Thursday and spending the night, staying all the way till Sunday. So it's a great tourism event, brings money into the city, and they can see just how nice and a great community Coleman really is.
Yeah, so that's always a good thing.
For Mike, for the professionals that will be competing, do they have different categories for different types of meat?
They do. There's 4 types of categories for the professionals. They have chicken, pork ribs, beef brisket, and pork, pulled pork, and they will be judged first, and then the backyard teams or amateur teams, they have 2 events, pork and chicken. So, and let me tell you, if you ever get the opportunity to be a judge, and you're welcome to be a judge if you would like, unbelievable. It is.
Now, are they judged not just on the meat, but on the presentation as well?
Yes, sir. Presentation, texture, the taste. So there's a lot of the Kansas City Barbecue reps that are there to oversee the event, work with the judges, and the judges are actually competing themselves. They earn points for every event that they attend to become a master judge and travel across the country. So there's events all over the United States that these judges attend to become master judges.
Is Kansas City barbecue different than what we're used to, like a Johnny's or Williams, something like that?
Actually, the Kansas City, it is actually the group that started. It's gone to hundreds of thousands of people to join that have joined the KCBS family, and the quality that they present to the public as far as the barbecue that they provide for the public is just phenomenal. The professionalism in how it's presented and taking extreme measures that, it is quality food that they provide for the community. It's great.
Yeah. Well, encouraging everybody to pick up one of these brochures or get one of the books if they can. Yeah, we got some of those yesterday. Ooh, there's Miss Nancy Moore on the front of it. And participate. Go do something.
Come out, and I would encourage everyone to come out to every event this coming week for the Oktoberfest. Stop by the fairgrounds October the 13th. Gates will open at 9. It'll be till 5 o'clock. We'll have live entertainment, kids activities, so good time for all.
Come on out. Thanks for being here
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. We have more right after this.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Guten Tag.
It's Oktoberfest time in Coleman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Coleman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plus. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.colemanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it. The ride of your life. You'll find it at Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales in Coleman. I'm talking about sharp cars and trucks that'll get you noticed and deals too low to believe. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it and find it for less at Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales. Come on, North Alabama. It's time you had a sharp set of wheels and a really good deal. Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales, serving you from 2 big lots, Highway 31 North and 31 South in Coleman, Alabama.
In the nation, we can't make every annoying thing disappear. but we can eliminate deductibles. Nationwide insurance members who add Vanishing Deductible get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Join the nation where deductibles go.
Nationwide is on your side.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It is time to give away our prizes for today. What do we have for prize for today? We have the assorted apple bag from Steel Orchard and 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery and Chick-fil-A.
Wow.
Good eating today.
That's right. Good gracious.
Good eating today. Those are the prizes we have for today. Let's look at our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question about one of these ads. Savor the experience of savings at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. They have the Hunter's Cookbook. They have the My Media Burn Bar. If you need to burn CDs or records, something like that, they can get you fixed up.
And People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center, where they have the new Hydro Master tire, where you can save 50%. It looks like new, wears like new, and has that European style tread at People's Tires.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore, just down the road. Used books are half price each and every day. New books are 20% off every day. That's Deb's Bookstore.
Mr. Plumber, Plumbing, Sewer, and Drain Services, Coleman's only professional full-service plumbing, sewer, and drain company, has fast 24-hour service, does free estimates on new construction, has the tank and tankless water heaters for sales and service.
Mr. Hicks Menswear has suits and sport coats in regular, big, and tall sizes. You'll find casual shirts in sizes all the way up to 5X at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And the Uniform Place has some fabulous fall uniforms, inspired new looks for style at work, more complete outfits and flexible styles than ever before at the Uniform Place, 300 2nd Avenue Southeast.
Tires for Less is more than just tires. They can repair your air conditioning. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, shocks and brakes. Great service at a good price. That's Tires for Less.
And the crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you to move over for all those emergency vehicles, okay? This is a good tip. They also, of course, do 24-hour wrecker service, large and small towing available local and long distance at Earl's Body Shop.
And Tutor Doctor, make this the best school year ever. At home, convenient, flexible hours, experienced, qualified local tutors are available. There we go with some of the merchant ads. Our question for today, one of our newest advertisers is Cosmic Sounds. What kind of a business is this?
Oh, that's easy.
You think so?
Easy. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If they've been paying attention.
Tell us what kind of a business is Cosmic Sounds. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. You can win the half peck of assorted apples from Steel Orchard, Chick-fil-A, and cupcakes from Frostings. We have a caller. Hello, who's calling?
Ann.
Hi, Ann. From where are you calling?
Coleman.
Okay, what's the right answer?
Music.
What kind of music?
What?
You think about it, call us back, okay? There's more than just music. You got to tell us what exactly do they do at Cosmic Sounds.
Okay.
Is it a big dance band? Is it a guy with a fiddle? Just exactly what is this? All right, 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Remember, just one winner per household within a 30-day period of time. And I think we have another caller coming in. What kind of business is this? Cosmic Sounds. And what do you got, 1.5 or line 1 there?
That's the phone.
Okay.
Don't you know the phone? Good morning, caller. Hello, to whom am I speaking?
Johnny.
Okay, Johnny, what's the answer for us today?
They play music at parties, so they have DJs.
Yes.
Right.
DJs, that's what they are. Stay on the line, Johnny. Thanks for calling in. It's a DJ business, especially for wedding receptions.
Yes, or for any kind of a party that you're having.
True.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times the people will have Christmas parties and they want, some music and stuff. So this is great. Yeah.
And they do quite a few occasions at Stonebridge.
Okay. Very good.
Let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. It's My Party says it's time for Halloween fun. They have costumes, balloons, party supplies. Ask about their weekly specials and their best prices.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, if you're having problems, you need to talk, you want some privacy, Howard Rogers is the guy to see. He can solve problems one at a time, like he could do lifestyle coaching, weight loss issues.
Fitness opportunities available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have the indoor walking track. They have the indoor pool, the whirlpool spa. Buy a membership, save some money.
And Mullins Body Shop on Highway 31 South at Phelan. You've counted on them for over 52 years for auto body and repair, and you can count on them today. That's Mullins Body Shop.
Sweet deals are available from Dairy Queen. Pick any 3 items, pay just $4.44. The October blizzard of the month is pumpkin pie.
I've been waiting for this one.
It tastes so good, it's scary.
Oh, High Tide Sports Grill, Highway 31 next to Burgess Body Shop. And of course, their hours have been extended on Saturday. Thursday night's featured bike night, Friday is shrimp night, and Saturday is the barbecue baby back rib night.
Shimmer and Glow Tanning Boutique, open 8 till 8 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. They do all the kinds of tanning, the spray tanning, the tan beds, the stand-up tanning, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast across from It's My Party.
And you can open the door to history and find prints at Bernard's Gallery and Gifts. They have jewelry there. They have all kinds of little gift items. They, of course, do a great job of framing. Bernard's Gallery and Gifts, located at 314 First Avenue.
There's Cosmic Sound. Over 26 years in the DJ entertainment business. You can call Big D or Wild Bill. Big D at 736-3888. Those are the merchant ads we have for today, and we have a birthday to talk about on the 2nd of October.
Miriam Kelly's going to have a birthday, and her name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has the possibility of winning an 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography and an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And the weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be cloudy again today with a 30% chance of rain, a high near 68. Cloudy tonight, low near 50. Sunshine returns tomorrow, warming up to 76.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brown. Whether it's your dad, mother, brother, sister, or child, I'll be there for you, providing impartial and timely resolutions of probate court proceedings. I will stand to protect individuals' rights. I will provide capable leadership and confidence in the probate judge's office. I am ready to put my 22 years' experience to work for you as your probate judge.
On November 6th, elect Tammy Brown, probate judge of Coleman County. The ride of your life. You'll find it at Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales in Coleman. I'm talking about sharp cars and trucks that'll get you noticed and deals to low to believe. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it and find it for less at Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales. Come on, North Alabama. It's time you had a sharp set of wheels and a really good deal. Billy Ray Taylor Auto Sales, serving you from 2 big lots, Highway 31 North and 31 South in Coleman, Alabama.
E-I-E-I-O, and on the farm we had some turkeys. E-I-E-I-O, gobble over here, and gobble over there, and gobble, 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 you gobble there, quack, gobble, gobble, quack, 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 you quack there, quack, 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 E-I-E-I-O. On the McDonald's had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm we had some chicks. E-I-E-I-O. It's chick over here, and chick over there, chick, 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 and chick there, where chick, move, 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 yeah, move there, where move, meow, 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 there, where meow, bitty, 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 piggy there, piggy, gobble, 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 you gobble there, where gobble, quack, 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 you quack there, quack, quack, quack,
You know, when I got hurt and lost the ability to move freely, and I'm blessed, I've got my hands. So I can be completely independent, even though I can't, you know, get around like I used to. But I've thought so many times, because I took a pretty bad whack on the head, I don't have cognitive limitations. I'm not boxed in by that. And my heart goes out to people that are, because either through mental illness or developmental difficulties, developmental delays. Because when I'm faced with a challenge that I've got to figure out a way, at least I've got mind to figure out a way and to ask for help. And folks with mental illness or cognitive delays, they don't have that same option, you know? They can't navigate the system for themselves. And they have to rely on family members. But there's so many people that come from families that, whether they're an only child or dysfunctional families, and nobody's looking out for them. I mean, that's horrible. How do they, you know, how if you don't have people that truly care in positions like mine and a mental health center and hospitals, if all of us look at this as just a job, so much more. Truly, people's lives hang in the balance. My involvement with the probate office during my time as a social worker at Coleman Regional is the primary thing that led me to run for probate judge. At the time that I ran in 2006, there were statewide budgetary issues that each and every county was forced to deal with. Since that time, we've had even more cutbacks. Alabama Department of Mental Health has recently appointed a new commissioner, and he has some new ideas and some new avenues that he plans to explore as we try to meet the many challenges that we face in our state with limited resources. It's my responsibility as probate judge to maximize the services that we can offer in Coleman County with the fewer number of beds on a state level and with a smaller amount of resources going into our community mental health center. We're blessed with Coleman, or Mental Health Care of Coleman. We're blessed to have an agency that is committed to providing services to as many citizens in need of help as they possibly can. During my term in office since 2006, Mental Health Care of Coleman has initiated new programs and services that they offer with their substance abuse program, and also with the adults and the adolescents that they serve for mental health services. We have got lots of different avenues to explore, a lot of different ideas about the way we can structure our services. But just to tell you some specific things that I've done as probate judge in an attempt to maximize the service that we offer to the citizens of Coleman, it became my goal that there would be one contact person at the probate office that would be available for all community agencies to be in touch with after hours, on holidays and weekends. I designated myself and one cell phone number. The cell phone number that I have is the one contact number that is available for the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, Coleman Regional Medical Center, and any individual that is in need of contact with the probate office for psychiatric commitments after hours, on holidays and weekends. It's no coincidence. It's statewide, nationwide statistics show that during times of high stress and high activity are the times when people with mental illness experience the biggest exacerbations of symptoms. During times when the rest of the world is happy and excited and active, those are the times that people with depression tend to have the most problems. Suicide rates go up close to the holidays. Psychiatric inpatient admissions go up. One of the things that we've done to maximize these services is we've made Mental Health Care of Cullman the primary contact point for intake. If anyone wants to complete a report of concern, it's Mental Health Care of Cullman that they go to. When Mental Health Care of Cullman is closed, then those calls come directly to me. I issue emergency pickup orders all times of the day or night. With financial constraints, we've seen a small increase in the number of inpatient psychiatric beds in community-based hospitals. Hospitals like Sanctuary at the Woodlands, Brookwood Psychiatric Unit, the University of Alabama at Birmingham, their psychiatric unit, Hillcrest, Walker Baptist, Decatur General West. We've seen a small increase in the number of beds in those community-based hospitals. However, we have seen a pretty dramatic decrease in the number of state-funded beds. North Alabama Regional in Decatur, the hospital up on the hill, is the hospital where people from Cullman County traditionally, when someone goes through, an adult goes through a commitment hearing and it's determined they're a danger to themselves or others and they're in need of treatment at a state facility, it's North Alabama Regional that they've been hospitalized. In other parts of the state, for Central and West Alabama, Bryce Hospital is the hospital where people are hospitalized. And in southern counties in the state of Alabama, those folks were hospitalized at Searcy Hospital. All three of those facilities accepted adult admissions. For geriatric admissions, since 1995, we've had the Mary Harper Center, which is located on the Bryce campus, and it's specifically for patients 60 and older. During my time as probate judge, we have seen a decrease in the number of beds at Bryce and at North Alabama Regional. I mentioned before that a new commissioner of the Alabama Department of Mental Health has been appointed, and his appointment came about a month ago, and since that time he has released a plan, his plan, to maximize the services that the state is able to pay for our individuals that have and are in need of mental health treatment. The decision has been made that there's going to be a number of hospitals closed. Searcy Hospital is the hospital in South Alabama that is specifically for adults with mental illness. That hospital will be closed. And the hospital that the North Alabama region, Cullman County falls into the North Alabama region, the hospital that we have traditionally used, North Alabama Regional, located in Decatur, that hospital will be closed to regular adult admissions. It's going to remain open, but its purpose is going to be different. It is going to be a step-down unit for Taylor Hardin, which is the secure medical facility for the criminally insane. It's going to be used in a different capacity. Beginning toward the end of this year, we are going to begin hospitalizing, we in Cullman, as probate judge, I will begin hospitalizing folks from Cullman County into Bryce Hospital, which is currently under construction. We are getting a new facility built for Bryce Hospital. It's going to be smaller than the facility that we currently have. It's going to have fewer beds, but it will be a new facility, and it will meet all the standards for inpatient hospital care, and it will be located still in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So our people from Coleman are going to be hospitalized there. Our geriatric patients will continue to be hospitalized at the Mary Harper Center, which is a facility located near the University of Alabama campus. The thought is, with eliminating those hospitals in South Alabama, we can centralize care into one facility and make better use of the financial resources. It's my hope that that turns out to be a positive move and benefits people with mental illness in our state that are in need of state hospitalization.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. And I humbly ask the voters of Coleman County to please look at my record. Look at the things that I've accomplished during this term in office. And to please consider voting for me as I seek re-election in November of 2012. Thank you so much for your consideration.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Grace Episcopal Church women are having their cheese ball sale. They have 8 different ones to choose from, $8 each. Last day to order is tomorrow, October the 3rd. If you need more information, you can give them a call at 256-734-6212. And Oktoberfest is going to be taking place at St. John's Church. They're going to have their big dinner on Monday night, October the 8th, from 5 until 7. The cost is $10. It is recommended that you buy your ticket in advance. Music is by the Revelations and First Baptist Church Quartet. Second annual Mission Possible 5K run is going to be taking place on Saturday, October the 13th, starting at 7 in the morning at Coleman Sportsman's Lake, and the cost is $20. Registration begins from 6 to 6:45 a.m. Prizes will be awarded in each division, and all proceeds are going to go to help support Haiti's Eden. If you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or you can be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Weather forecast for today: cloudy, still a chance of rain today with a high of 68, cloudy tonight, a low near 50, and mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 76. And coming up tomorrow on Today on 2, who do we have for guests?
Reverend John Bussman will be here to talk to us about St. Paul's Oktoberfest dinner. And then also, Paige and I are going to start doing some little crafts. Every Wednesday, we're going to do some crafts for Halloween, just some little simple things that maybe you can do at home. Thought we'd share that with you since this is a fun month with all these good things to do. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow.
Thank you for watching Today on 2.